Hey guys, it's Cindy over at paper.old.new. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming and spending some time with me this afternoon. I'm starting up a new mini group in the Making with My Mess, and as you can see, I have a ton of envelopes out here. Well, not a ton. I actually have a ton behind me, but I have some envelopes here, and I wanted to show you this first project we're going to do with envelopes. We're going to do as many things as I can find that are really cool that I would like with envelopes. This is one that's new to me. Her name is Lily, and I will link the video. She has a bunch of videos for this, so we might do more than one version. But I will link the video where she gives the basics and where I saw this. Thank you, Lily, for the inspiration, and I think it's a really cool idea. So, and I think it would make really fun pockets in any kind of journal. I mean, you could do any kind of journal with this. So, having said all of that, I am going to show you how she prepped the envelopes. You just take an envelope. Now, she doesn't use, in her video, she shows you that she cuts her envelopes open. When she gets her mail, she cuts her envelopes open at the end. And she takes out her mail that way so that her envelope stays relatively intact. But she cuts off part of it for this. So, which is why I guess it doesn't matter. This side stays closed for her. So she doesn't open this side the way I have. However, you can still do it if you open your mail across the top. She says to leave about 2 inches or so above your window. So I just cut the top off and there you have it. So not all that complicated as far as the prepping of the envelopes goes. Now the next thing we're going to do, since mine is open, I can get to it pretty easily. The next thing she did, and I'm going to do a few with book page. She uses book page in hers. This book is from the 60s, so I'm hoping that it's pretty tame and I don't have to look too hard at it. I'm getting ambitious again. That's enough. I also have a book of music pages over here that I thought would be fun to try. Okay, so the first thing we do is I'm going to tear off actually, you know what? I'm going to use this. I'm going to tear off the edges because I just want, I just want words in my envelope, right? I don't want it to be a lot of other stuff. I also don't want it to be so narrow that, okay. I need a little bit of, it's got to have a little bit of a space over there. I don't need space at the bottom. Okay. Now, basically, we're going to take this and we're going to tuck it in there so that it fills in the middle. All right. Now, if you want to treat your book page in any way, you know, like I have, you know, we've got stencils and, you know, say I want to take it and just kind of put a little bit of interest on it. Let's see. I don't know if there's any ink left in this, but maybe enough just to add some. You can't really see it, but anyway. I am going to put glue in here. I think the way she does it, because all that's open is her top, is she just puts the glue page down in there and then folds it over the back and just glues it here. It won't go anywhere if you do it that way. But since mine's open, I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on the inside and glue the page down. It doesn't have to be a lot. If I have any excess, I will also fold mine over. I don't know if I do. I might have torn it. I might have torn it too small, which is why I'm kind of sticking glue in there. Yeah, I did tear it too small. As a matter of fact, I think I just put glue where I need to not have put glue. Up here, I put glue too high. I'll glue my pocket shut. Okay, now the other problem with tearing mine too low is we are going to cut these corners like tags. She did not use a template, and hers looked even. I'm always impressed when I see you ladies out there cut your corners and your corners look like you free cut them. You don't use a template. You just cut them. And whenever I do that, they look, oh, you're just going to fold to there. Right? Okay, see, so I have at the top, I have stuff because I made my book page I tore off too much. Normally you would fold something over there. I will probably cover that with some trim or something. So that is mine so far. And then you just are going to glue, since mine's open, I've got to glue it shut. Of course, this isn't a step that she had to do because hers were closed. I also didn't tear my book page thin enough, so it's sticking out the side. So when she does hers, she doesn't have all those little problems. So anyway, so that's the idea. And then you just decorate the outside of the envelope around your pocket, right? This one's pretty nice. She did modeling paste on hers, guys. I haven't used my modeling paste. And to be honest, if I did, I would want to mix some color in it because mine's white. Hers was kind of a gray color, which I thought was kind of cool. Mine is just white. So I don't know if maybe we could mix color into some. And we'll see how that looks. Wait, there's little spoons in here. Hold on just a second. Sorry guys, I was looking for my chalk paint. Okay, so I'm going to put some texture paint in one of these little cups I bought. I say texture paint, texture paste. Okay, we're going to put that over there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some, this is chalk paint, but, well, whew. Sorry, that is really on there. I'll throw that away. Okay. I guess I could just pour out of here just a little bit. I don't want a lot. I just want enough to tint the texture paste. Because like I said, mine is white. Hers was gray. She said she'd had it for a while. Can you buy, you guys maybe could tell me, can you buy texture paste in different colors? Okay, so we have that. I always have fun when I force myself to do some of these mixed media projects because I don't ever do them. All right, let's get some more books. I don't know how much texture paste I'm going to have as far as like how many envelopes that's going to do. I'll get it out in a minute. Just bear with me. Okay, so we're going to go this way because that gives me a flat edge and see. I'm just going to tuck mine in here. All right, that's a lot on the top, so I should be able to come up to the bottom of the words. I'm going to cut it so I have a nice flat edge to go in my envelope. And I know I'm going to take this off. And we're going to do one the way she does it. So you put the paper in. Now, like I said, she makes hers wide enough, just wide enough to go in the envelope and slide in from the top. Okay. Which that would probably be. So let's put this in here like this. This is just a junk mail envelope. So like I haven't done anything to this one, so we're just going to glue it shut. If I can get my glue to cooperate, we'll glue it shut. That's the back, right? Yeah, so if it glues to the book page on this side, I don't care. Okay, and then we cut. I'm going to use my template because my corners are horrible if I don't. I'm going to line it up with the envelope. Line it up with the envelope, not the book page. And then just cut the book page with it. And then this folds down. And this little piece that's too much at the top is really all I have to fold over. I don't know if she was using bigger book pages than me. Or, like I said, she's probably just leaving more on them. So, like that, and that would hold it in, right? Let's get all this off of here. And that's another one. How many more of these do I want to do? Let's do another one like this. I think basically what she did was maybe just cut it wide enough. Or maybe she tore it wide enough. I'm just going to cut it. Wow, even with the envelope sitting there, I didn't cut that straight. So let's try that again. Okay, and then I'll try one like she did it so you can see. If she had a junk mail envelope like this, she just glued it shut like I'm doing. Like that. And she only glued where the glue line was so that you can get down in it. This is going to be too much. I don't want this peeking in the window. I think this is why mine end up too short, because I cut all that off at the bottom. I suppose I could make my envelopes shorter. They don't all have to be tall, right? Man, I can't cut straight for nothing. Even with words here. Of course, I guess when you're cutting up and down a page, they don't really line up. There we go. So she would put it in there like that. And then if you cut the corners, like that. Like I said, I'm lining up with the envelope, not with the paper. And like that. And then you just fold this over the back. And that little piece will hold the paper in place inside the envelope. When you go to slide something in. It'll just slide in front of the book page, right? And then you fold this part down. So that would hold it in. It's not going anywhere. And if you went to put something in there, it's going to go in front of that book page, even though that's not glued to the inside of the envelope. Okay, so that's 3. Let's see if I have any more in decent condition. This is a weird shaped pocket. I mean, window. All right, I'm going to set these off to the side. We're not going to be able to get all of these done. You know me, guys. I'm always being overly ambitious. But I did want to do a couple with the music page. Let's see, is this tall enough to be? No. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to tear out a piece of music page. I'm going to go to my trusty ruler and cutter. How wide is this envelope? This envelope is about 4 inches wide. So I'm going to cut this off over here. And again, she really didn't get this complicated. I am definitely making this more complicated than she did. But it's in my nature to do all the measuring. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd rather have this up there because that's all going to get covered up. I just realized that. Maybe in this one I won't. Yeah, that should be okay. Right? Yeah. Okay, so let me glue this pocket shut because I had it. This is one of those ones that I tore open. So we're going to glue that shut. Just like that. And we're going to cut the angle. She did the angle cutting first. So, I mean, probably a better idea. Especially now that I've got this really long piece. Do this side. Now that I've got this really long piece, it's like what I should probably do is just fold it over first. So we'll just fold this over. I'll figure this out in a minute. I know, I'm like all over the place. We'll do one more the easy way. I'll finally get this down on the last one we do. Because I'm not just doing it the way she did it. I gotta go and be difficult about it. It's the other reason I'm linking her video in the description box so you guys can go see the easy way to do this. Guys, I think I make things hard for myself on purpose. Okay. And we fold this down. You're only supposed to fold to where the corner is. Just like that. I missed a little over there, but you know. It almost looks like that didn't cut down far enough. It didn't. There we go. That's better. Okay. And then like she used some of her scraps to decorate the lip and stuff like that. I don't know that I would turn music sideways against right side up or whatever. Okay, so let's try it one more time and see if I can get this right. We're going to get one more. I want to do another music page. I like the way the music looks. See if I can plan one a little better this time. Not get like a totally empty one. This is where a lot of that, like that music that I get, that, oh, this one's got a lot in it. The music pages that I've got that are all music, no words. A lot of times those have a lot of music in them. So let's see if this envelope is the same width, because I'm going to have to be the measuring type. It's a little over 4 inches, so I should be able to stick a 4-inch piece in there. I'm going to go ahead actually, we're going to end up cutting it down to 4 inches because I have an uneven spot here on my tearaway. And this is the kind of thing she was talking about. So I looked at it and I said, you know what? I'm not going to be overly intimidated by the fact that I don't open my envelopes like that. So I don't have any envelopes opened the way she was showing. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do this with my envelopes. So, you know, if anybody's out there that wanted to make these and felt like, oh, well, I don't have any envelopes that are just at the front open like that. Well, you don't have to. I don't. I have none. All mine are open at the top. And some of them are torn, raggedy, and yucky. So, you know, I use what I've got, and this project will work like that as well. I'm actually going to bring this down here, guys, to my numbers, because I might set this at 1/8 of an inch. But first I'm going to take off this tattered edge. So this will be the next set in my, remember I said I was going to be doing little mini, oh my gosh, it tore it all to pieces. Will you look at that, guys? Okay, you know what? We're just going to not. I'm going to cut a piece of this that is, I'll cut down this line is what I'm going to do. Again, I want music in the window. I don't want blank. And this window is kind of wide. So I want to get music in it. So I'm going to bring this down here and I'm going to set it to about 1/8 of an inch over. Because I think, oh no. Yeah, 1/8 of an inch over. And then I'm going to cut, count back 1, 2, 3 1/4, I think. 1, 2, 3 1/4 is there. Sorry guys, I need my 1/8 inch tick marks, and they're only down on this bottom piece. And I'm going to use the roller blade so I'm not trying to drag. Okay. Hopefully this fits in the envelope I just sealed. Probably won't, but hopefully. Oh, wait. You know what? I'm not going to do it this time. I said I was going to show you how to do it the right way. So the right way is to cut your top first. So you cut the top on your thing. Those of you who have that magic ability to cut those without having a template, more power to you. I don't. Mine always come out crooked and weird looking because they aren't the same on both sides. Okay, and then we're going to stick this down in here, I hope. I might have to trim it. You'd think I'd never put anything in an envelope before. There we go. It was not going to go down over that lip for nothing. Okay, and then you just fold it across the back. Cut your and glue this down so that it holds the page in place. Now, of course, if you really wanted to, you could put, you could pull this back and put a little bit of glue here. I mean, you don't have to, but it's there if you wanted a little extra help holding onto your backing. Okay, so those are our little envelopes. This one's going to need an extra trim. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to clean up this mess and we'll be back. Okay, look at that. No more mess, sort of. All right, now what she did was then she took stencils. As you can see, I've been using that one. I should probably wipe it off. I don't have my wipes right here where I can get at them quick. So, I'll worry about it later. I have all of these, and I thought maybe we could try a few of them on music. No music. And then you just take this and you put texture paste. I guess I'll just use this little spoon. I don't know. And just kind of I'm going to get it on my mat. Let's scrape it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Like that. And we have to sit these off to dry. Okay. Let's do one more with this. We'll do this one. And maybe I'll go up here this time. Okay. All right. So we have two like that. Well, kinda. I don't really have any place. I didn't really prep myself for a place to put these when they were done. The other thing is, I'm probably going to need to take these stencils off of this ring, or risk getting stuff everywhere. Hold on. Can you tell, guys, how used to using mixed media I am not? All right, we're going to set that off to the side. I do have, let me see if I can find it. I have this one that looks like stone. Oops, I lost it. There's spirals, wavy stripy things, wood, burlap. I'm looking for, oh, here we go. I have like a mud brick. And then I have one on here that I thought looked like stone. Maybe it was that one. And then there's that one that looks like bubble wrap. And there's another one that looks like that. Oh, and then I have big bricks. That one's too big for this. I don't know. Let's do brick and see how that looks. Okay, so we're going to do some brick on the music ones. Set that one off to the side. I think I'm going to run out of texture paste, guys. So we're going to have to be sparing about it. Especially doesn't work if I don't get enough on there. There we go. Maybe. Not to mention, I think I'm using the wrong tool for the job. This little spoon is just supposed to be for mixing, and I'm using it for spreading. All right, let's pick that up. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Okay. This is kind of fun, guys. So glad I found this. Thanks, Lily. Again, I'm trying to do the making with my mess videos by using stuff that I have. Oh, I'm not going to run out of paste. I got plenty. And hunting for these interesting techniques helps me because, I mean, I've had this texture paste sitting off to the side over here for probably months with the intention of, you know, doing something with it. And I just never did. And then I saw her video and how cute these envelopes pockets were. And I was like, okay, we're going to give it a shot. I will say, like I said, her mixed media, her texture paste was already kind of a gray color. Ooh, it got underneath there. That's okay. Her texture paste was already kind of a gray color. So, I had to color mine. Mine's white. I don't know how that would look. So I just gave it a little bit of color and sorry, I know I'm low. You guys are probably tired of hearing that from me. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, these are cool. Like I said, I have to say a thank you to Lily for the inspiration, because these are great. I'm going to let these dry, and then I'll come back with you guys in a little bit when they're all dried off, and we'll see what we can do about decorating them. And it's going to be a while for me, but for you, it's just going to be in just a second. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Hey guys. Okay, we've had time for this to dry, and I thought we would now try and see what we can do with decorating some of these. I don't know that we'll get to all of them, but I have quite a few. So we have this one that came out with this pattern. We got the bricks. Here's some more bricks. This is up and down kind of. Here's another one of these. And more bricks. I did do, this one was one I was working on before I started the video, and it was scrapbook paper, and I did some stenciling back here, but to me it was too much, and I just went ahead and practiced with the brick a little bit on here. I don't know what we'll do with this one, but who knows, it might get decorated up. We'll see how that goes. And then I did these two because I am working on a journal. One of my journals, I thought maybe these would go really well in. So I used some of the scrapbook paper that I've been using in that journal. And that's the Popcorn Happy Day book. It's like a little golden book, but a little bit different. Brand name. So let's look at a few of these and see if we can get these decorations going. And then we'll... actually, it was the music one. This brick one. This is a roll of washi tape that I have that is, it's got backing on it. And they are tickets to a music festival of some sort. So I thought it would be fun to cover the, I thought it might be fun to cover the little flap with it. Let's see if I can get it off of here. Oh, wait. There we go. So it would go right across here like this. And you can kind of still see the security envelope pattern through it, which I don't mind. I think that looks kind of cool. All right, wait. Now I do want to trim it. So we'll go up like that. There we go. And then we have that on there for the decorating of that. The other thing I thought I might do is, because it's stark white. I mean, you're looking at it, it's white as can be. Bright white. This is tea dye. I've never used it. No. So we're going to see. We're going to see how it looks. I'm going to go over the bricks first. And then just kind of all around the paper. I like the way the brushed ink looks on stuff. It gets kind of a patchy look, kind of a, I don't know, just a, I should probably be doing this on a book page or something, because I know I'm getting ink all over my cutting mat. Ooh, what about this? Which way does that go? Is it hanging? Like it's hanging on the wall? That might look kind of cool. Okay. All right, so we have to get this off of here. I'm wondering if I should. I feel like I should glue that flap down. So let's glue that down. See how many of these we can get decorated. I don't know. If I'm honest, I don't know how many it's going to be. I like the shape of this one, like going across like that. So, what do we got here? We got several little. Let's see. What if we did something like this? Is that the right colors? I don't suppose it has to be the same colors. No, definitely not that. What about this one? It almost makes me wish I hadn't put that. Almost makes me wish I hadn't put that up there. How about this? This is more red. No, I want it to be on the brick. I was looking at maybe covering up that weird spot in the pocket, but I think it gives it character. Okay, I think we're going to do this one. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, I think we're going to do this one. Okay, so we're going to go like this. And there we go. So that would be, and then you would stick something in the pocket. Right? Those are cute. Okay, got that one done. Let's do this one that I thought would make a good, this one we need to cover up. We need to cover up the stamp. looking thing down here, and I thought maybe we could put this on here. If we just put down some book page, I'm going to put book page down in the corner. I do want to put ink on it so we can distress it, make it look aged. Okay. Yeah, that's good. All right. And we're going to put book page on here. Yeah. Okay, let's cut it off. I don't know, shaky hands today. Can't seem to hold anything straight. All right, now I thought maybe what we would do is put this on where I need a glue stick. I don't know if this will stick on its own, especially and look, I'm just going ahead with it, willy-nilly. Oh, that wasn't tall enough. If I move this over a little bit, I could put something there. You know, I could use. I didn't realize it was this big. If I put this on here, you wouldn't even notice. Oh. This is what reminds me to plug in my glue gun. Not that I would use hot glue on. Not that I would use hot glue on this, but it kind of reminds me that I need to plug it in. All right, let's cut this. Or tear it, whatever. And then we'll do the bottom, kind of chop it up. There we go. And we're gonna glue it on there like that, and then put the roses on top. Assuming I can get glue on it. Again, I'm just putting glue on the solid spots of the lace. Now that doesn't mean it's not going to ooze into the other spots. It's the best place for me to put it. And then I can put it down however it falls, because I don't really care if it scrunches up. It adds texture, right? And then we'll put glue all over this. Yes. And we have not covered up the white with the stuff. Oh no! No, no, no! Look what I did, guys. I think that'll be good for now, and I just have to be careful where I run this. Look, you can see it. Can you see it? All right, on the bricks first. just to lighten up the ink some. Oh, I might have lightened it up too much. Or maybe that's the glue. Okay. Okay, so that's another one of those done. Let's see about one of these with this odd texture. You know what? We're going to do this first again. I like the ink to cover the white. And I'm still getting it all over my board. I said I was going to wipe it up and then get a mat. Here we go. I'll turn it out this way so it's not so distracting. Okay. Now, we need something big in the corner again. Let's get another piece of book page. I'm going to tear this edge off. And then we're going to tear a corner piece off of here like that. This time we're going to try inking the edges of the book page and making it look a little different than the back of the background of the envelope. So it stands out a little bit maybe. Okay. This was also something she did as I was watching her do it. She would just rip off random pieces of book page and cover up things on the envelope that she didn't want showing. There was not really any rhyme or reason to it. She just rip off a piece big enough to cover it, stick it on there, and then it just kind of became part of the background. So it was like, it needs to be there. We're just going to go ahead and put this. Now, I do think that she did the book page gluing step before she did the modeling paste step. So I did those backwards. Well, I mean, obviously it's crafting. You can do it in any order you want, but yeah. Nope, don't like that. Wait, what about something a little different? What's this one? Oh, that's not really, I wouldn't say different. I do like it though. It's pretty. What if we do that? Okay. Get a little bit of, actually, you know what? We're going to get a little bit. This is called old paper. It dulls down the white a little bit. And it's not too dark. It's not dark. It's not, it just dulls it. Kind of like that. You just want to like knock down the brightness of the white, but you don't necessarily care if it's only slightly yellowed. Put this one here. Stuff's sticking to my fingers. All right, so put that on there. And maybe we'll do some more book page across. I mean, there is all kinds of stuff you can do across That doesn't go, but I mean, you could do scrapbook paper across there. Let me see if I can find a strip of something that I might. Wait, I know what I was looking for. What about that green? This is a bigger piece, but again, I can just put it on there and cut it off. So what we'll do is we'll lay this across here like this. I always like getting these ideas, like I said, I like the idea of this pocket, but I like to get the ideas and play with them. And plus, I mean, and she's played with them a ton because they're all over this type of pocket is all over her channel. She's done a ton of these variations on this theme. And I like to find videos like this where it's an idea for a pocket and she gives you the basic. So I watched the video where she just kind of gives you the basic idea of what this pocket is. And then you kind of play with it and do what you want, right? Isn't that kind of what we do? We get inspiration and then we play with it. Now, I mean, these pockets are pretty much what she did. I'm just covering them with different stuff. Okay, like that. And then, all right, well, we might just call that one done for now, unless I want to, you know, find something later on to put on it. She even makes a comment in the video, you know, you dress it up as much as you want right now, and then when you're ready to put it in a book, add to it. Which has been my philosophy for a while, because I'm one of those people who likes to make my bases as absolutely simple as possible, because I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I have no idea what kind of book this is going to end up in. So I would rather just kind of have the basics on here and then decorate it up when I'm ready to put it in a book. So we got these 3 done. I think they turned out nice. Okay, so we got one with music and bricks, one with book page and bricks, and then this one was book page and some sort of like netting or something. The only other one I really wanted to like maybe look at was this one, but I don't know if I'm ready to decorate this one because I'm not sure how I'm going to decorate it yet. I know I want to decorate it, obviously. Maybe not quite so big. Maybe like that. Okay. I might just go ahead and do that. That much of it anyway. What's nice about this is that I know what this is going to go in. So if I find decorations that I like to put on here, I can go ahead and do it because this is going in my popcorn book, I hope. I clogged it up again. I was just using it. This thing clogs quick. There it comes. So the day I'm filming this, we just finished my, so I told you I homeschool my daughter. So I had to take her for her homeschool evaluation. And everything went fine. We were, you know, doing okay. And that's all great. But I told her, I said, okay, so this is the official end of your school year because we're done. The evaluation's done. We don't have to do anymore. Okay, so let's glue it on here. My other popcorn one I might treat similarly with the opposite paper. I don't know. I'll have to see. Make sure we get it all the way up to the top. I don't want the whole point is to cover that, or at least try to cover some of that security stuff. So and you can see it if you look straight down at the pocket. Hopefully nobody's doing that. Okay. Let's fold it up and we'll... Yeah, so we got done with our evaluation and I told her, I said, okay, so we're all done for the year. And then we went and I got her pizza. So, yeah, that's good. Okay. That's not the way that goes, so we'll cut that off. All right. And then the other one has the stripes in the background, so I could put the other paper on this one. And then this is just the background. I don't have what I want to decorate this with yet, so I kind of have a picture in my head, but I don't quite have the... Working on journals like this, where I don't have like stickers or ephemera or whatever, this is what's going to inspire me to create kits. So, yeah. So I'll end up going upstairs and creating some sort of a like a popcorn style mini kit or something, or maybe just a popcorn ephemera kit for, you know, to use in junk journals. And who knows, it might grow into like a movie night kit or something. Who knows? I don't know. I'm gonna mess with it and figure it out, but now this one can be tall. Not too tall, because I don't necessarily want it to go, yeah. We don't want it to go all the way up there. Nope. Like that. I should have torn it to do the other side. Up this side. Since this pocket's on this side. Oh, but I don't want to cover up the... That's why I didn't do that. I'm standing here staring at it and saying, oh, I should make it cover up all my decorations. That's a good idea. All right, guys. I'm going to call this one. And I hope you liked this episode of Making with My Mess. And we will come back and do more things with envelopes. I will continue to decorate these ones, maybe make a few more. But anyway, that's going to be it for me for this first episode of our envelope mini-series in Making with My Mess. I hope you like these. I will link Lily's video in the description box below. Her channel is named after what I assume is her full name, Lillian Guerrero. I hope I'm saying that right. And these pockets are amazing. So thank you very much for the inspiration. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.